You know what time it is? It's time to get sauced up with another Super Saiyan Jutsu reaction. And today we have the One Piece live action trailer. I'm very curious to see what it is they're going to be showing in this. I really have no expectation at this point in time. I want to kind of see what does Netflix and Oda have in store for us in this adaptation of One Piece. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing moving. There we go.
Ever since I was a kid, the sea's been calling.
The sea's been calling. Okay.
I'm setting out to follow my dreams.
Okay, so that's different clothing.
Be king of the pirates.
Okay.
All I need is a loyal crew.
Zoro, what's up?
And I think together we'd make a pretty good team. We're heading up to the Grand Line.
Okay.
A treacherous stretch of ocean.
What up, Nami?
With bigger islands.
Oh, is that Shanks? No, is that Shanks? That's Shanks, boy. Let's go.
And bigger pirates.
Buggy?
Careful with that.
I don't work for you.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew.
Not a crew.
Okay, we got
haven't been
Usopp.
together for very long.
Sanji.
And I know we've got each other's backs.
Tiger. Okay.
All great fighters call out their finishing moves.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Okay. All right. So this is I'm very intrigued right now. Okay. So obviously the hype is part for me was seeing Shanks in this thing. This is Shanks right here. This is obviously the moment where Shanks loses his arm. You see him on the boat. We have Shanks right here with the serpent, right? One of the iconic moments in One Piece for sure. Now, the actor that's playing Luffy, I'm not upset at it. I actually kind of like his personality feels like a live action version of him. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. The actors that they've selected so far, just on how they've made them look, I'm completely fine with how they look here. I like the fact that Luffy had other clothing on. So I'm hoping like this here, like you see him before, I'm assuming the ship. He's on the ship. He's wearing something different. He's not wearing his like iconic vest situation. And then even on this shot, there's like even with Zoro, like Zoro has he kind of had that look that he had when he was obviously in that moment in the anime as well. Very interesting look. And then here, you know, the sword play looks interesting.
A treacherous stretch.
That part for me, I'm gonna be very, I don't want to say critical, but I feel like in the action sequences, we've seen so many sword fights in action movies that it's gonna be hard for, I think, a lot of us to be really impressed if it's not done correctly. Because the ones that have been fans of the One Piece series know how crazy anime can get with sword play. So you have that as a reference point. You have other movies that have done sword fights over the years. So that one, I think is going to be really a hard sell, I think, if it isn't done well. Because even in that, like, that sequence looks really slow. Like,
A treacherous.
Like it doesn't look impactful. Like it feels actually like there's a lack of velocity in the movement. It just seems like they shot it at 24 versus maybe under cranking it to kind of giving it that like snappy feel. But you know, again, this is just a trailer. Nami's character looks pretty cool. Obviously we have the serpent situation. Obviously Buggy. That's a really interesting fisheye angle. Really cool. Yeah, I mean, we have Usopp here as well. We saw Usopp there for a second. Sanji looks cool. I'm cool with Sanji. I like this here. Obviously, Sanji with his foot in, as he usually does, but they all have their foot in. Okay, never mind. I thought Sanji was the only one with his foot in. Never mind. I completely misunderstood that. The pistol. That's good.
All
That's
great fighters.
That's the challenging part for me, is going to be how they utilize the devil fruits in live action, especially Luffy being rubber. It's going to be we're going to see how it looks in its final iteration, I guess.
Call out their finishing moves.
This is funny.
No, they don't.
I like that. I hope that he doesn't necessarily do that all the time, right? Like, they're poking fun at the idea that in anime they always have to say their move. You know what I'm saying? So is that just kind of like a joking thing, like saying we're not going to always do this? Or is it just being self-aware that they're going to always be saying their finishing moves, or Luffy is anyways? Because Zoro said no, they don't. So very interesting. How are you guys feeling about it, man? Anime fans, One Piece fans, how you feeling about it? If they can pull it off for it to be good, I'm not expecting it to be excellent. If it can be good, if I could rate this a 7 out of 10 as a series, I'll be okay with it as a starting point for one of the most iconic animes of all time. We will see. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.